Hey guys, today we are taking a look at the new raid event released in Dragon Ball Legends. It is against Super Baby 2. Let's take a look at what it says in the news here. This is looking like a typical raid event that we get alongside what it seems to be every single time we get an LF now, which is nice because these raid events are pretty good. They give a lot of good rewards, and you guys should be farming this for as much as you can before you get bored, because it can get pretty repetitive. So it's the same setup, right? Collect courageous battle medals by clearing raid battles, and then trade them for fabulous rewards at the exchange shop. Clearly, this is set up to where the new LF Super Saiyan 4 Goku is going to be the optimal unit to bring to this. It's all how they always do it. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be showing runs to this raid event that are not that Goku, because I want you guys to have, if you guys maybe haven't pulled the Goku, because I actually highly recommend not summoning for the Goku. The banner's not great. I want to show you guys other options that you can use to take down this event that is not just that Goku. So it's the same sort of thing here, right? Recommended characters, they're actually showing this Vegeta, this Shenron, and obviously the Goku. I actually don't think this Vegeta would be that great for it. I mean, I guess maybe. Shenron could be okay, we'll get to that, we'll get to why in a second, but looks typical, and then I believe there should also be missions linked to the raid as well. Should come up here in a second. Yeah, the Extreme Clash raid. If you guys are going to be playing this mode, I highly recommend you at least do this 20 times so that you can clear out the missions, and then that will give you a decent amount of medals. How many medals do you actually get from this? 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 10, 15. You get 15 medals, so that's actually not bad for clearing it 20 times. Let's take a look at the exchange shop real quick. And see exactly what we got going on here. It should be the same as the other exchange shops that we've had for these raids in the past, but I just want to make sure. Courageous battle medals. So clearly we have crystals, we have sparking multi-Z power, EX multi-Z power platinum coins, and then we have slot removers and souls as well. So Zenkai, we know for a fact that Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is going to be getting a Zenkai next. I think that should be coming out on Tuesday, so in about 4 days from when this is being recorded. So if you guys are interested in Zenkaiing that Super Saiyan 4 Red Vegeta, who I think is going to be very good, by the way, I would recommend after picking up the crystals to then go for the Zenkai souls, because you're going to need those to obviously power up that Vegeta. And then there's gold bell, silver bell, Zenny. Skip this, don't worry about that. So that is what we got for the shop. And in terms of the event itself, we can take a look here. So it looks like he has, what is that, 200... Is that 200 trillion health? Yeah, I think so. So this is not one where the boss should be dead at any point here. He probably won't die, which is good. You don't want the boss to die because that will give you more time to actually play this event. We got 2 days to complete this, so let's go take a look at the actual event itself here. So Baby's purple, right? I mean, they're setting it up again for the Super Saiyan 4 LF Goku to be the best unit to use against him. The bonus tags are GT and powerful opponents. So GT is going to get 100% extra damage. Powerful opponent's going to be getting 50% extra damage, which is why I think Shenron actually is a decent unit to use for this event. He's going to be getting the 100% from GT and the 50% from powerful opponent. Clearly Goku is going to be the best because he gets this ridiculous Dragon Ball chance up 50%, plus all the extra damage he's getting from being on GT and the special card itself. So if you have Goku, definitely use him. But if you don't have Goku, I think some other options that you can go in with are Shenron. I'm going in with this Demon King Piccolo first to show him off, because if you have him Zenkai'd, he fits under powerful opponent. He has card draw speed, plus he has access to this equip that is going to be really, really helpful. This one right here. We can take a look at this for a second. So he gets 20, I think it's up to 30% to pure strike damage against Saiyans for 40 counts, which is insane. Because remember, Super Baby 2 is a Saiyan. Then I have this on for him, which is just strike damage as well as some special move damage, and then this is strike damage as well. So that's my setup I'm going to use for Piccolo. Another unit you can really use for this as well is this Frieza, because remember, he is a powerful opponent as well, and he's also really good against Saiyans. So Super Baby 2 is a Saiyan, I feel like he'd be good against him, and then also Shenron. So I think those are the three that I would recommend using against Shenron here. I mean, I guess you could use the GT Super Saiyan Vegeta that showed off. He's going to get the extra 100% damage from being a GT unit. But we are going to jump in with this King Piccolo, see how well he does, and then we're going to try out the Frieza after that and see how good he does as well. So we'll be right back. I'm going to queue in here and see what happens. Alright, so we're going to match here with, this raid here. We actually have a hit, a yellow hit. He actually could be a really good option for this as well. I completely forgot about him because he is on powerful opponent, which means that he is going to fulfill that requirement for the bonus. So we're using Demon King Piccolo here. Should be able to get some Dragon Balls. Nice. Gonna get Poison Inflict as we get the passive going here with the extra damage. And let's go ahead and rush as soon as possible. Let's get all the strike damage boosts here. I'm gonna do this for extra damage. And let's see if he can get his Dragon Balls. Looks like he's not getting enough Dragon Balls here. And we'll just go ahead and rush. How much does this do? Does not look like we'll be able to kill here. Okay, we did match the rush though. How much is this How much damage is this? No, not enough. Okay, so it looks like without Goku, it's gonna be pretty tough to defeat him within the first shield. Because my Demon King Piccolo is pretty good, and my bench is pretty good. My equips are pretty good as well, so okay. Well, let's see. Alright, so he's ulting. This is going to get rid of his shield. And we should be able to defeat him within the second shield. Because I believe the ally should have his rush too. I think if my ally got his rush within that first shield, we could have killed him easily within the first shield. So it's going to depend on how fast you get your Dragon Balls. If you get a super rising rush within that first shield, you should have no problem. Alright, we're going to jump back in here with the yellow Frieza as our character next. What kind of rewards do we get here? Let's see what we get here for the first clear. And we got 1 medal. Huh, great. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, so here's our setup that we're going to be using with the final form yellow Frieza here. Again, the bench is mostly just yellow buffers, powerful opponent buffers, and then some Lineage Evil / Frieza Force buffers as well. And then in terms of the equipments, again, the Kaioken one is strike-based. This is strike-based as well. Has some special move damage in there too. I think this is with melee transforming warriors. Yep. And then this one should be Lineage of Evil. So it's strike attack, blast attack, and then crit. So pretty decent setup here. Let's go ahead and jump in and see how well this guy does in comparison to Demon King Piccolo. Okay, so we have a GT Vegeta ally. I feel like GT Vegeta actually could be good because of his debuffs that he applies to the enemies as well every time he does anything. Right, so that could be good. Alright, so we're damaging him. Just trying to get my Rising Rush as early as possible so that we can see if we can kill him before the shield goes back up. Only problem with Frieza is that he doesn't have card draw speed. Demon King Piccolo does have card draw speed, so it's going to be a little harder to get this rush. Come on, give me... There we go. So we actually have a rush here. My buddy is definitely not going to be getting a rush. So let's go ahead and use this. How much does this do? He's actually immune to all this stuff too, which is annoying. Wow, this hand sucks. I think we'll just go yellow. Blast. Yeah, this is not looking nearly as good as the last one with Demon King Piccolo. So Demon King Piccolo definitely looks like he's a better choice for this over this yellow Frieza here. Just use this, I guess. I don't know. He's immune to everything. He doesn't get like affected by any debuffs or anything like that. Just do this. He should probably rush here. Okay, got the buff from the ult. There he goes. We'll go blast again. He's not going to die to this. Alright, but we should be able to kill him before the shield goes back up. So at least we killed him within the second shield, which is similar to what we did last time with DKP. But I feel like DKP definitely was doing more damage. Alright, so lastly we're going to be showing off Sin Shenron, because again he does fulfill both of those requirements of being GT and powerful opponent. The only problem with this guy is that he's not on regen, so unfortunately you can't use characters like Zenkai Demon King Piccolo and Zenkai LF Piccolo to buff him on the bench, but I feel like, you know, just using GT characters, powerful opponent, should be sufficient. Plus you also have like Yellow Hit and Yamcha and the Yellow EX Brilliant to buff him because they buff yellow. So, again, this guy is a defensive type unit, so he's not really the best to bring here, but, I mean, he's getting all those bonuses from the event perks, so maybe he will do more damage than I think. But in terms of the stat spread for his offenses, he's slightly more strike-based, but, you know, his blast is so similar that it might not hurt to also give him some blast buffs. His equipment's pretty limited, but we have this Shadow Dragon specific equipment for him. A lot of crit, a lot of strike attack. Then we have this one, which is I think for defense types, which is special move damage, strike attack, and then the last one we have is just for yellow, I think, yeah. Strike attack, special move. So this is the setup we have for him right now. In terms of the ability bonus, we have 1057, which is pretty good. So let's go ahead and jump in and do our final run here, see how he stacks up against the yellow Zenkai Frieza and the yellow Demon King Piccolo. Alright, we're moving into the final attempt here. I do have another Vegeta here, so it's going to be similar in setup to the last attempt we did. I can already tell you right away that this guy's definitely doing less damage than Frieza and Demon King Piccolo were, but that's not too surprising. Even though he is getting the 100% buff, right? Let's see if we can get a Rising Rush. Just draw more cards here. His main ability does debuff the enemy, but it looks like Baby is immune to a lot of these debuffs, so I don't even know if it's going to affect him. How much is we doing here? Like 1 bar of health per strike? Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it doesn't even... His main ability literally did nothing, because Baby's immune to it. Okay. Come on, give me some Dragon Balls, Dragon Balls, Dragon Balls, Dragon Balls. No Dragon Balls. Come on. I need 2 more. 2 more, 2 more, 2 more. What? Alright, I'm just getting unlucky at this point. Hopefully he rushes. Yeah, this is the problem, right? Sometimes you can get super unlucky and not get a Rising Rush. I don't think he would have... There's no way he would have killed him anyway, so it's not the worst thing ever that we didn't get one there. Okay. I mean, what it looks like to me is that no matter who you choose, whether it's Shenron, whether it's Zenkai Demon King Piccolo, whether it's Zenkai, Final Form Frieza, Hit, this yellow Super Saiyan Vegeta from GT, you can kill consistently during the second shield. I think the only unit that you can bring that would be able to pretty consistently kill this boss within the first shield is the LF Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So if you have him, obviously use him, but in terms of a secondary option, definitely any of these units could work, because as you can see, we just did a ton of damage to him with that Rising Rush. So Sin Shenron definitely viable, just not the fastest, right? So alright, that's pretty much going to cover this raid event. Again, it's very, very similar. In fact, it's pretty much just the exact copy and paste of the other raid events we've gotten up until now. So with that being said, hope you guys have good luck in your farming this raid event, and I will see you all in the next one.